Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, HB3. Hey, Chino. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Minister Squirrel. Hey, AV. What's up, Red? All right, so we're going to do a quick energy check-in. See what's going on, and then we are out of here. What do we have for the HP's, please, Spirit? Okay, overall energy is the Lovers in reverse. What's this? Hey, Lily Cat. Oh, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so somebody really can't be in a relationship right now because their money isn't right. Hold up. You want to go out? Come on. All right. Yeah, or if it's not a relationship, somebody can't close a deal or make something happen. Hey, Gio, because their money isn't right now. Hey, Lilac Fly. All right. Show me this, please. Somebody could have left somebody because they was too like stingy or selfish with the King of Pentacles energy in reverse, 4-card energy. So yeah, somebody's having a hard time with relationships because their money ain't right. All right, show me this. Yeah, with the 3 of Wands in reverse, it looks like this could be opportunity as well. Like somebody don't have money to make something happen as well. So something's not coming in. Something's closed off for somebody due to their finances. Or simply because they like a selfish individual. So nobody wants to partner up with this person, whether it be in love or business. Show me this, please. Hey, peace and positivity. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody could be real bad with money. Real bad with money. And it's closing off opportunities for them. They may even, whoever this person is, like even when they get into a connection, if it's with a person for like romance, this type of person that don't believe in like going on dates or anything like that, maybe Like they just selfish. Like it's all about them when they're in a relationship with this lover's energy. So this is possibly why people always leave them. I clarify this energy to get the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Maybe even their family don't deal with them because they're so selfish, or they lost their family behind being bad with money and being a selfish person. This could be like the type of person, like instead of like going on a date, they'd be like, yo, let me chill at your house. Let's just chill at your house. Like, I don't know, somebody just real bad with money or something like that. Or they just stingy. I don't know. Show me this, please. Tiff. Hey, Tiff. Okay. New energy here. We got the sun in the upright position here. Let me move this out the way. What's this sun energy, please? Tiff come in, period. 7 of Swords. Woo. Okay. So I'm picking up on two things here. Somebody is like about to like sneak off into like happier times. Like somebody could be like strategically, hey Scott, I didn't see you, Scott. Hey Scorpio rising, I didn't see you either. Talk about Scott feels. Don't be talking in the third person. We know it's you, Scott. We can see you. Somebody is like strategically planning to like go into some happy place. Like they're like, I'm not telling nobody where I'm going. I'm just out. Like, so I don't really see this as bad right now. Okay. But yeah, somebody's kind of like, okay, this is what makes me happy. I'm gonna go towards that. But I feel like it's strategic. Can you show me why someone is strategically going towards this happiness? Bottom of the deck is the Tower in reverse because they don't want any drama. So maybe HP, this is you. Don't have to be you, just be the energy. But somebody is like, yeah, I'm just going to dip off and go be happy. And with the Tower in reverse, it's like I'm being strategic because I don't want nobody to try to ruin my moment, rain on my parade. If this is a strategy that someone's using, this is successful with the 6 of Wands. So like if you are strategically moving on to a happier place, it is best that you keep it private. You know what I'm saying? That way nobody can't like put no bad juju with this Tower in reverse on wherever it is that you're going to. So you're doing something and you're just keeping it to yourself. You're not making a whole lot of noise either about it. But whatever it is, it's positive because you got the Sun and the 6 of Wands. So this is good. This is good energy. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Whatever it is making you really happy. Like you're doing this joyfully. So even if you are keeping it quiet, it's not because like you embarrassed about something. It's because it's something that brings you a lot of joy and you rather just keep that joy to yourself. Okay. Show me this, please. Yeah, King of Swords. You're doing the right thing. Yeah, I just see you being very tight-lipped about whatever's going on that's bringing you some type of victory or happiness, joy here. But it's on the up and up. So, like, it's not like you're doing something wrong with the King of Swords in the upright. So, even if people feel like you are because you're not telling them your moves, you're not doing nothing to hurt nobody. You're just making moves. I feel like social media has people thinking they have to broadcast everything. You know, there's a thing I feel like is called unnecessary transparency. You don't have to prove shit to these people on the internet. Don't worry about how many mods I got. I can have 20. If they all for me, then I have 20 mods. But yeah. The internet makes you think you have to be like total transparency all the time and telling everything you doing to be seen as real. You don't got nothing to prove to nobody but yourself. Because half of the motherfuckers on the internet don't want to see you doing well, and they rather you post your problems than your victories. Okay, so yeah, keep it to yourself. Show me this. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you put a lot of work into something. Um, Somebody may need like a back brace or something. But what's up, Feather? Right, Tiff, the audacity. Girl, the trolls they've been coming out on my channel more than ever lately. It's wild. Show me this energy, please. Page of Swords. I feel like you got somebody nosy in your business, though. Somebody really do want to know what it is that you're up to. Maybe you're more quiet than usual. Yeah, you have to be with that 7 of Swords. Somebody really wants to know what you're up to. Can you show me why? I mean, of course, because they nosy, but why? Why is it so important to them? Two of Swords in reverse. Because they're so nosy that they can feel like you've made up your mind about something. This person's so nosy, they want to know what you're thinking about, too. This is somebody who's on the outside of your life. 3 of Pentacles in reverse with the 10 of Wands. This could be somebody whose energy is real heavy. They could be, they could be very overbearing. With the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands, this could be people who just feel like, I don't fucking know, because I'm not like this, so I don't, what is this? Five of Wands. Oh, because you're not arguing, they don't see no signs of distress, or they don't see any signs of like you being knocked down. With the 5 of Wands in the after tarot, it's like you're not in the rat race. They want to know like how you're able to not be in the rat race when they are in this 10 of Wands. They're real burdened, they're real heavy. They're curious to know like, what are you doing to where you not heavy like them? Just nosy. That's being in somebody's energy. They want to know how you completed something, how you beat out the competition on something, how you got your own lane, how you stay in your own lane. Page of Pentacles in reverse. They want to know why you're not taking their money, or you're not taking some lowball offer they have for you. They want to know like why you don't need their low offer. This could be somebody that's trying to get you to take less than you're worth and you're not, and so they're curious as to why not. Like, well, why you don't want this little piece of nothing that I'm offering you? Like, you know, some people think like that. Yeah, because you don't have to. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in reverse because you don't need them. Show me this. What's this Tower in reverse? Girl, Tower in reverse is the Ten of Wands in the After Tarot. So yeah, it's like burdens are being lifted from you without their help. So maybe this is somebody who I miss you too, Tiff. This is somebody who feels like you're supposed to need them, but you don't have the heaviness that they think you do. Let them wonder then, because I just feel like maybe somebody wants you to be in a tough position so that they can give you something less valuable than you are, just so that they can kind of be like, you know, feel good about themselves or something. I don't fucking know. Okay, but it's weird. Okay, Tiff, good night. All right, let's move forward. Yeah, it's late for Tiff. It's like 12 a.m. where she is. All right, let's see, gang. Three of Wands. So something's coming in for you guys. Something you've been waiting on. Some type of results are about to come in. But something you sent out is going to come back. Five of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Maybe some of you guys did some type of return to sender or something like that. But I feel like if you were expecting some type of negative news to come back, that's not going to happen. If you were expecting like some type of conflict around something you sent out, with the Five of Swords in reverse, that's not what's coming back to you. Show me this, please. Six of Pentacles in an upright position. So maybe you sent out for some type of help. That's what's coming in. What is this? Two of Pentacles, because this got to do something with maybe some finances or something you could have been juggling. But with the Six of Pentacles, hey Drea, with the Six of Pentacles, you're going to get the help that you need. If you've been juggling financially for a while, I see something coming in. Right now, with the moon, this could be unknown. Like maybe you don't have no answers or anything yet. But with the death card, this is the 8th house. So this is like taxes, other people's money, shit like that. So something could be coming in. It's going to change everything. Let me see. Emperor in reverse, strength in reverse. What is this? I gotta stop looking at the chat because I'm gonna reshuffle. I don't like when I look at the chat and then pick up on somebody's energy. So if y'all talking to me in the chat and I'm not responding, y'all know my heart. I just don't really feel like reading certain shit right now. Like I just want to get the message out. All right, let's see. Let me reshuffle that. Got the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Four of Swords in the upright position. So once this change comes in, I feel like you're not gonna have to go as hard as you've been going. Like with the Ace of Wands in reverse, I don't feel anything negative from this. I just feel like you're not gonna have to exhaust so much of your energy. Like whatever this new change is that's coming in, it's like you're going to be able to rest and recharge. Because with this Ace of Wands in reverse, I'm just seeing somebody like burning a candle at both ends, like doing this and doing that because they're trying to make it so that they can relax. So if that's what you're doing, like you exerting a lot of energy so that you do have time to rest, I feel like that's what's going to be coming in for you. Yeah, Tower in reverse again. Yeah, somebody needs some rest. This could be like a candle, like burning the candle at both ends. Or somebody could be burning a candle on you to drain your energy, and you could be burning a candle to like block this, but there's a need for some type of rest and recuperation here. Cause I'm picking up on like some kind of like sinister energy. I'm picking up on somebody that like whoever pays too much attention to you, they want to like be your God. Like they want to determine the outcomes of things in your life. Show me this tower. Because I don't like how this tower came out. Show me this, please. Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody that you decided not to expand something with, go into something with, relationship, partnership, whatever. You need to know that like they're upset, they're bitter about it. Okay, so you got somebody that it's like you doing your own thing, but somebody's in the background of somebody's life, like especially with this Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords, like trying to cause like some type of loss or something. Like somebody needs to get it together. Show me this, please. Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You still gonna be on top. Like you gonna come out of this juggling, whatever it is. Like so somebody is like trying to like distort something or whatever. It's not gonna work, but you're just being made aware of that. What is this, please? Page of Cups in the upright position. You about to get some good news despite whatever it is that's going on in the background. I feel like somebody has found a way to compartmentalize their thoughts, their emotions, their energy. Like, so you're not allowing things to overlap. What is this? Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. You get out of this, whatever this toxic cycle is that, or harsh cycle you've been going through, or somebody's been trying to have you in. You get out of it. Something good comes from this. You have yeah, confirmation. You have the Two of Cups. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Something like there's some type of acceptance, and I don't feel like acceptance from people like, oh, they accept me. Because fuck that. I feel like this acceptance is like something that you've put out for, like worked hard for with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like there's a meeting of the minds happening here with the Two of Cups. There's an offer and then there's acceptance of the offer. But it puts you in the Nine of Pentacles position, so you're going to be well off. Like, you're going to be solid. This just keep doing the work. You're building up momentum. You go from the 8 to the 9. Show me this, please. Empress in reverse. I feel like at one point you could have been lacking somewhere, just not feeling like yourself. You know what I mean? I would hate to attribute this to somebody jealous, but the Two of Cups comes out with it in reverse, though. You know, I just feel like, why do people have such a hard time, like, moving on amicably? Because I feel like with this Two of Cups in reverse, Empress in reverse, like, you could have, somebody thinks the world of you, right? Somebody has you on a pedestal, right? But they will never admit it. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, you've had to disconnect from this person, and they just want, like, now all of a sudden they want you to be ugly. Now all of a sudden they don't want you to have anything. And I just feel like that is, like, so emotionally immature, stunted. It's, like, weird that someone could be so much when they're connected to you, but when they disconnect from you, now they're like the worst person in the world. Now there's nothing good about them. You know, and I feel like that's what's going on, but I feel like even still, you're still living your life and doing what you have to do with the Nine of Pentacles. You're better off without this connection or without this relationship or this partnership. But some people can't allow people to just move on. Some people feel like if you separate from them, then everything good about you is no longer good anymore. And that just makes me feel like people were like fake to begin with. Conditional to begin with. There are people that I've separated from, I don't talk to anymore, I'm not friends with anymore, I'm not in a relationship with them anymore, but I can still remember the good qualities. Like, and I don't, when I separate from people or disconnect, I don't wish good or bad on them. They just no longer exist to me in my world. So I never understand how people, it's all good when y'all connected or whatever, but as soon as that connection is severed or it outgrows itself, then it's so much negativity. Like, all the good you did goes out the window. That's just like bitterness. So you're doing well even though somebody is not in your life, even though you're not connected or in some type of partnership with someone. Like, you're still doing good as the Nine of Pentacles. Probably doing better than you were when you was around this person or with this person. You got the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Swords. I feel like you just have more peace of mind without certain people in your life. And people have, you know, how do you call it? Fragile egos. All right. Show me this, please. you got the World in the upright position with the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, your decision to like start fresh is positive. If you're thinking about starting fresh somewhere else in the world, that's a good choice. Bottom of the deck here is the Justice in the upright position. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, yeah, victory. Justice goes in your favor. All right, so if you planning on just leaving and not saying nothing, you should do it. Start fresh. Start somewhere new. Give yourself a second chance, a new lease on life. All right. Let go of any sentimentality you have to where you've been. Oh, I've been here this long, or I knew them this long, or whatever it is. Spirit is saying it's time to start new, somewhere else with the world. Familiarity can keep you stuck when you know it's time for you to move forward. But you gotta make peace with the unknown. Show me this, please. You gotta be more spontaneous. You can't be stuck in your ways forever. You don't grow like that. Confirmation, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So somebody got some type of money coming in. If you got some type of court case going on, it might just go in your favor. Now, that ain't going to be for everybody. But with the Justice, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, a decision will be going in somebody's favor. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance in the upright position. So, yeah, things will be peacefully balanced out. Yeah. Now, I heard this, so I have to say it. There's a lot of people who are counting you out, or who have counted you out in the past. Even though you don't care about those people, Spirit is letting me know that you have exceeded their expectations, which they shouldn't have no fucking expectations of you and your life and your process anyway, the audacity. But I'm hearing that you have people who are background characters, NPCs. These are the people that just watch you from a distance, don't say anything, but keep tabs on everything you do. Like, they have counted you out in some area of your life based on the way you guys disconnected, or based on like you not wanting to connect with them on the level they want. These are the people who have counted you out. Like, oh, well, they not gonna pay attention to me. Oh, well, they not gonna go into business with me. Oh, are they not going to be with me or connect to me? They already was hoping that you wouldn't have gotten this far. Now, you've gotten this far with this Temperance because of your spirit team and your resiliency. And Spirit is applauding you and proud of you, and you're about to be pushed even further in your own path. It has nothing to do with them, but if I hear it, I'm going to tell it to you. There are people who want you to fail simply because you didn't connect with them in some kind of way, or you didn't click up with them, or you didn't allow them to control you. Because the bottom of the deck here is the Emperor in reverse. So some people didn't think you was going to get this far without them controlling you or some shit. It's weird. Like, people are so toxic. Their energy is so draining. So fucking draining, bro.
You get high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices.
That's obsession. That's like, and that's not healthy. Like, I'm sometimes I feel like I'm like an alien or something, because that type of mindset, those type of emotions, those type of thoughts, it just don't register with me. Like, why are you so obsessed and fixated on another person's life that you could even like wrap your mind around their whole life crumbling just because you're not a part of it? Like, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? But nonetheless, you're leveling up here. Spirit has your back. You're going to be feeling more grounded, and you're going to be seeing things more clearly coming in the next few cycles. And this is going to enable you to make better decisions with that Two of Swords in reverse. You're no longer going to be in two minds about something. Like, you're going to really make up your mind and go forward. All right. That's why you got to be careful who you connect to. Letting the wrong person be in your life, they start to get like this Emperor in reverse, domineering and demanding and controlling. And you got to be careful of that, because people, just because they are interested in you or just because they like you or want to be around you, it doesn't mean that they're going to have good intentions, and it doesn't mean that you're going to accept them. Sometimes your spirit team will tell you like, no, don't connect to them. And they'll give you a premonition as to why. And if you don't listen, you'll be in regret. Everybody knocking don't get to be let in, and that's just life. Everybody not gonna be your lover, your best friend, your whatever people be expecting. People's spirit teams don't be with that shit. They be like, no, this is as far as it goes right here. And an emotionally mature person will be able to accept that and not carry hate in their heart. But some people, they feel like they have to hate you if y'all not connected on the level they want y'all to be connected on. They just have to hate you, or they have to just stalk you for the rest of their life. What's this Emperor in reverse, please? The Fool and the Upright. Yeah, get the fuck far away from these domineering, overbearing ass, controlling people. Because they're going to try to box you in. With the Four of Wands in reverse, these types of people will try to box you in to the expectations they set for you. Show me this, please. The only reason why somebody not fucking with you is because you won't allow them to control you. They don't see it as that, but that's exactly what it is. You could have set up a boundary. Controlling people hate boundaries. What is this? See, I clarify further, I get the Fool again. Yeah, you gotta be free from this. For some of you, this is a job that demands too much of your life force energy. You trying to figure out a way to get out of that shit too. What is this? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You about to get some good news, though. It's going to help you be free. Financial freedom. I'm also hearing that, too. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment and the upright position. I'm telling you, there's some type of judgment that's going to go in your favor. This could be the good news that's coming in with the Page of Pentacles. What's this Four of Wands in reverse? Sometimes when people can't control their own life, they be trying to control people external to them. Four of Swords. Yeah, you need some rest. Some of y'all really need some rest. This is the second time the Four of Swords has come up in regards to some type of judgment going in your favor and then you being able to rest. Now, if this is not anything dealing with like court or anything like that, I feel like spiritually speaking, Spirit is about to put you in a position to where things line up good for you so that you can have time to just rest. Like, you know? So yeah, some type of judgment is going to be favorable to you. And then I feel like with the Four of Swords, you're not going to really have to stress over it no more. You're going to be like, oh, thank God. Now I don't have to do that. Now I don't have to worry about that. Now I can refocus my attention with the Fool to something like maybe, something more lighthearted or just like, something that makes you feel good. Like you're finally going to have that freedom again once this judgment comes up. What do we have for the HPs, please? Moon in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so for some of you guys, you're going to be figuring out, you've already figured it out with the After Tarot here. You've already figured out why somebody is so inconsistent with you, why they can't show up for you. You already know why. Okay, with the Seven of Cups could be because they have a lot of options. The Knight of Wands in reverse is going to have a lot of options, honey. I feel like also too, maybe somebody has went, somebody could have went so long without like seeing you or coming towards you that it has to be because of this Seven of Cups. It has to be because they got many options. And for some of you, this is because they're your only option. And so you could be thinking with the Moon in reverse, subconscious mind here, you could be thinking like, well, if this person is my option and they're elusive, never around, inconsistent with the Knight of Wands in reverse, and they gotta have other options because what else could be keeping them from seeing you or, communicating with you or something like that? Show me this, please. Yeah, Seven of Wands in reverse. So you like this is not something, and I feel like you don't even need to stand your ground on this. Like it just is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. Like this is not something you need to be like, well, I know that you like. It just is what it is. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is not something you need to protect, defend. None of that. It just is what it is. Let me see. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Like they offering a cup to somebody else outside of you. If y'all live together outside of the home, I don't know. It's something here. It's just not stable. It's not solid. Somebody could be like offering a cup to somebody else. So this is like, you just need to throw your hands up. Like you just need to remove yourself from it. All right. Show me this, please. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, release it. Just let it go. Don't get on your soapbox. Don't defend. Don't just release it. Look, people know what they be doing, gang. I don't want you guys out here like stressing yourself out, arguing, trying to prove a point. Like, people know what they be doing. So Spirit is telling you, like, just let it go. Just let it go. It wasn't like it was gonna be nothing stable anyway with the Four of Wands in reverse. It wasn't like y'all was gonna settle down, move in together, you know. That wasn't gonna happen. You know, just keeping it real. That's not what was gonna happen. So it's good you just let go now. You know. What's this Four of Wands in reverse, please? The King of Wands in reverse, yeah, because they always would have been stepping out anyway. Even if you was to move this person in with you, you would have just been their mom and they just would have been sneaking out. Like, you would have just been dealing with somebody who have no integrity. I mean, the King of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that's committed on paper, but physically they not. All they would have had you was like, you know, locked in on this like physical thing, but like, nah, it's not worth the fight. It's not worth protecting. Okay? All right, let's see. Yeah, because they got options. All right, what do we have, please? We got the Six of Swords in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So somebody being stuck in the past is why something's not turning in their favor. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. So somebody could be like stuck in some type of like connection that's only physical. It's like a real lustful connection. That's what's holding somebody back. It could be with somebody that's got bad juju on them. You could be, if you connected with somebody physically and it's like very lustful and they got more options, you're holding all this energy. This is what's keeping you from moving forward. Show me this, please. See? But the Wheel of Fortune comes on the upright. There's a chance to turn this around. You just got to release whoever this is, whatever it is. If it's not a person, if it's a negative pattern in your own life, if it's an addiction, if it's an obsession, because the devil can represent all types of, all the things, you know, the heavy things, the things in the shadow that people don't outrightly show that they're battling with. Whatever that is for you in your own life, this is what's holding you back. But with the Wheel of Fortune clarifying this in the upright, you about to get a chance to like turn all of that around. Show me this, please. Yeah, you are Emperor. I feel like you're going to regain control. It's like you're going to tell yourself like, yo, got to get it together. Success is the only option. I got to turn this around. Got to turn this around. So somebody's about to get back in control of their life. and the direction it's going in. Somebody's trying to change their luck even. Good night, peace and positivity. Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords in the upright position. So, yeah, you're going to be able to move past whatever it is that's, holding you back. I clarify further. I get the Nine of Cups. You will be happy. You will be able to release this and be happy and feel free and be able to move forward again. But it's going to be contingent upon you taking charge with the Emperor. This is like nobody's coming to save you. It's all up to you. So you're going to have to get really disciplined with yourself, Mm-hmm. Yeah. Show me this, please. Knight of Wands in the upright position. So I feel like you're gonna be able to break whatever this stronghold is over you. You're gonna start to feel better. You're gonna have more energy. So whatever this is, it could be something that drains your energy. And so many things can drain your energy. Yes, substances, but also like gossip, watching the wrong things, listening to the wrong stuff, eating the wrong stuff. Like so many things can steal your energy from you. But I feel like once you take back control of everything, you're going to start to move forward. And I just feel lighter even. I think somebody might start like jogging or something. Like taking early runs. I feel like somebody just wants to be with this Nine of Cups. I feel like somebody just wants to be like optimum health and like just feeling vibrant and, having more energy to do more things in one day, get things done. Show me this, please. Yeah, see? The Three of Cups in the upright. It's going to be some type of celebration, too. With the Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands, you could end up celebrating a milestone. Like if you are breaking some type of toxic habit, you're going to end up celebrating a milestone with that. This is like a future tense. With the Knight of Wands, you're like, oh, I'm 3 weeks clean or 3 months sober. Like, oh, I've been in this new transition of my life for 3 weeks now, and I love it. Like, there's some type of like milestone you're gonna be having here. Oh, happy birthday, Elle. Yeah. Show me this. Yeah, strength card. Yeah. It's something you are going to accomplish and you're going to be like, oh my God, like you're going to feel so powered up. I feel like too, you're going to be realizing the strong connections with the Three of Cups here in your life, the people you can celebrate your wins with. It's going to become like very clear to you. You might even start to look back or look in your life right now and see like who's been solid with the strength card, like who's been consistent, who's been like really in your corner. Those are going to be the people that, hey Lanlu, those are going to be the people that you want to cross these milestones with. Those are going to be the people that you are going to want to be set at your table when you're celebrating. Strong connections with the Three of Cups and the Strength. You're going to be finding those strong connections in your life. Or they're already there. You're just going to have to look around and kind of see. Or this could just be like, even like your soul tribe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shamika. Show me this, please. These could be very positive people, too, with the Knight of Cups. Like, these are people, because the Knight of Cups is clarifying the Three of Cups. You see how they all got their cups up, they toasting? This Knight of Cups is, like, coming in to toast with them. Like, yeah. So some of the people that you love could be at a distance from you. Like, these could be people that have to travel to see you. You have to travel to see them. But they want to see you succeed. I clarify this energy. I get the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, these are people who are going to be happy that you're happy. Or this could be someone you're happy that they're happy. But there's a lot of positive energy here. It's like a group of happy people. Three of Cups, the Strength, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands. Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, look, I got this. Or with the Ace of Cups, like, look what I got. I accomplished this. And everybody's like, yes, toasting, happy. But it's not fake, I feel like it's genuine with the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Wands in reverse, so it's always one, right? You might have a moment where you're just like very happy and you're in a very celebratory energy. And this Queen of Wands in reverse, court card energy here, just might be the person that has to complain about something or poke holes in it or, try to get the attention on them. Because the Six of Wands energy here is someone who is getting a lot of attention because of like what they've accomplished or overcame. So even in your celebration, there may be someone, you probably already know who that is, or maybe you don't, but there's gonna be that one person that feels like your victory is outshining them. Even though it's your moment, they just feel like your moment is outshining them. What is this? Show me this Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person needs to heal. With the star coming out, it's like you could be shining and it just really makes them feel in the Three of Swords. This Queen of Wands feels like when you celebrate or you achieve something, it's a loss for them. That's how they feel. Like every time you say something good, you have some good news, or if like people are celebrating you, there's a person in your energy who just feels like that means it's a loss for them. Even if you guys aren't in the same field or doing the same thing, your wins trigger like a loss in them. But I feel like it has nothing to do with you, you know? With the Three of Swords, it's just projection. Because it's not even like y'all started a race together or anything like that. Why is this, please? Hierophant in reverse. There's somebody that don't got God in their life. They you know, they not spiritual. I feel like this is somebody that's just like in limbo. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Like maybe they want to do what you do, but they don't have the connection to it that you have to it. Maybe they're not making money off of something. I don't know. I just feel like this is somebody who's just, maybe they're just down on their luck. Spiritually, they down. And every time they see you have a perceived win or some type of victory, it just triggers in them what they're not doing, what they're not accomplishing. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Hierophant in reverse, this person and this Hierophant in reverse is crowning the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this person is kind of like, well, you know, I look the part. I look better than them. Like, I have this, I have that. Why am I not winning the same way they are? They could be asking God this too. You know? Or they could be praying against whatever it is that you have that makes you stand out. Like, pray that you lose it. Your skill, your talent, your beauty, your success, your money. It's like they are in a fucked up position. And with the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands, they can see like so many other people that love you and that are around you and blah, blah, blah. And it just really makes them upset. The Queen of Wands in reverse is the type of person that tends to lead like with their looks or their, you know, their sensuality, sexuality or whatever. And when that doesn't get them the attention that they thought it should, they take it out on the people who are getting the attention that they desire. So you don't even have to really know this person personally. It could just be somebody who just fixated on you with that devil card for some reason. Some people do that. They just find one person and fixate on them. What is this, please? Eight of Cups. Yeah, just move on. Or either they gonna eventually walk away, or you gonna have to be the one. They gonna have to just move on. Like, I feel like whoever this is, they gonna have to just move on, because it's like you can't just sit in somebody's energy for the rest of your life, hoping that they would fail because you feel like you're failing. Like that's like a oxymoron. You're not putting your energy to what you want, so you're failing, but you're attacking other people because you're failing, or you're jealous of other people because you're failing, but you're not utilizing your time and your energy wisely. So it's like, who's really to blame here? I feel like somebody needs to like get it together. And stop comparing themselves to other people. That's why they're not happy. They spending too much time watching other people and comparing instead of just getting whatever they gotta get going. What's this Eight of Cups, please? Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Don't even fight this transition. Just go. This has been coming up a lot. Like, if you're the type of person that's always trying to make sense of something, this is not one of those times you need to be doing that. You're not going to be able to make sense of like why people are the way they are. Like, maybe you'll have an idea of why, but just sitting and trying to sort it out and figure them out why they acting the way they acting, you giving them exactly what they want, your energy, and you slowing yourself down. Now's the time to just be planning to get out of something, not sitting around allowing that shit to drain you. Now's the time to find a solution out of something, not talking about the problem over and over and over again and not coming up with a solution, or not taking heed to the solutions that are presented to you. Show me this, please. Yeah, Eight of Wands. It's time to get shit going. It's time to get the plan moving. I feel like you've already been through the hard reset, and you already know what you need to do. It's just about taking action on it right now. What is this, please? Seven of Pentacles in reverse, because you don't want to waste no more time. Like, there's no more time to waste. Yeah. Yeah, judgment in reverse. Yeah, you don't want to wait around and waste time, and then the opportunity goes away. And I already know that people be like, well, nothing that's for me will miss me. That's true, but two things could be true at once. If spirit is keep giving you a way out of something and you keep ignoring it, or you keep going back to check to see whatever it is you checking to see how, if you make this move, how it's going to affect others, and who you may lose, like all of that, you'll fuck around and you'll make yourself miss out, not nobody else. So yes, nothing that's meant for you will not pass you by, but it will present itself to you as an option or as a solution. And if you choose not to take it, then in essence it didn't pass you by. You ignored it. Because if you look on this Eight of Cups, the person in the red walked away, like on the first Eight of Cups in the traditional tarot. But on this one, there's somebody here standing at the 8 cups looking in the cups. Somebody be too in their feelings about shit. People be already gone. And somebody's still looking at old ass cups trying to figure out, I don't know. You don't want to do that, and then you miss an opportunity to walk away too. It's like when somebody walks away from you, go on and live your life. You know? Don't sit around wallowing in sorrow, hoping they get their karma or hoping that they turn back around and see they made a mistake. No. With the Eight of Wands, you got to move on. You got to take action. You got shit to do. You don't got time for this. I know people don't want to hear that because I don't know why exes coming back and returning is so romanticized, but it's some bullshit. It's propaganda to keep you stuck in the past. Who gives a fuck? It didn't work out. Y'all wasn't aligned for success. And so now you have to get this success on your own. By any means necessary. So somebody might need to do like some type of emotional release so they can go on with their life. Telling you. Oh yeah, please. Page of Cups in reverse. Stop waiting on somebody to say the right thing. They ain't gonna say the right thing. Whatever somebody has to say to you, it's just gonna create more confusion. I clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. I get the Seven of Cups. So yeah, you might get some cryptic message. They may reply to one part of the paragraph and not the other. Somebody could be purposely keeping you in the dark. Like they purposely not saying something because somebody likes the art of confusion. That way, they don't have to be held accountable for anything. Because with the Seven of Cups, Page of Cups in reverse, they can always be like, oh, I didn't say that. Oh, I didn't mean it like that when I said that. Oh, no, you misunderstood what I said. So somebody likes word salad, and you know they might be immature with their communication too. And Spirit is saving your ass from this. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You don't gotta be out in the cold with this type of energy. You don't gotta be putting up with that type of shit. Show me this, please. Yeah. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, somebody, I don't know. I think somebody just kind of like, somebody like having like emotional supply. Like somebody loves to have like different people to sell dreams to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like one of the ways they get off. Like having different people to like have maybe shallow emotional conversations with. Empty promises. You know, the illusion of connection or the illusion of like romance, the illusion of love or some shit. But with the Chariot in reverse, it never really goes anywhere. It never really goes anywhere here. With the Star in the upright, this could be what you're healing from. This is what you need to heal. These types of connections, being acceptable to them and all that, you know. But I'm just picking up on somebody, the way they communicate. It's not deep. It just seemed like it. With the Page of Cups in reverse, it just seems like it is, but it never really goes anywhere. It never really takes off. With the Chariot in reverse, show me this, please. Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse. It doesn't expand. It doesn't go anywhere. So this is maybe somebody likes to, what you doing all day? Like, you know, because the pages are messages, communication. Maybe there's somebody that's just want to hit you up. What you doing? Or like, hey. They don't want anything. They just want to know with the Seven of Cups that they can hit you up whenever and get some response, or that you're still wrapped up in the illusion of some type of, you know, flirtatious situation with them. I don't know, because with the Two of Wands in reverse is really, it's locked off. It's closed off. Chariot in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. It's not expanding. It's not going to go anywhere. So it's like, what's the point? You know? Show me this, please. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's not building up to anything. So that if this is you and you feeling like you kind of like was attracted to someone initially, it's not gonna go anywhere. You're dealing with someone here who just likes to use people's emotions and energy to pass the time, unfortunately. So they'll create like an illusion of closeness or something like that, but it's just an illusion. What is this, please? Yeah, Three of Swords. And then you just end up having to bounce back again, re-heal again, lick your wounds again. Like, yeah. So that's for somebody. Just let it go. Just move on. It's not going to be anything substantial, and you're just going to waste valuable time and energy in this. You need to learn how to be unavailable. You know? What do we have, please? I just feel like with the Page of Cups in reverse, you don't have time for small talk. And I'm not saying that to be like mean or nothing, because I'm not even a mean person. I can be, but I'm just being like, I'm tapping into somebody's energy who you don't have time for like small talk, shit that's not going to lead to anything. Because with the Nine of Cups here, you're too busy working on your own personal fulfillment. So a Page of Cups in reverse doesn't hold a candle to what you can do for yourself, how you can make yourself feel, how you can pour into yourself. Right? Yeah. I clarify the Nine of Cups. I get the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. So yeah, you're not missing out on anything by focusing on yourself right now. You're not missing out on nothing. Okay, if you're focusing on yourself and your own fulfillment and your own happiness, you're not missing out. Even if you feel like, oh, well, if I don't, you know, give people what they want, I'm going to be missing out. No, you're not. That's just the old people pleaser in you that makes you think that. And be careful, because that people pleaser energy could be very tricky. Like if you are a recovering people pleaser, you might be feeling like people tripping on you and they not. Like you might feel like, oh, I didn't say this, or I didn't something. I didn't make somebody happy. They mad at me. You could be projecting that energy on yourself because you used to be a people pleaser. You used to always doing things to make everybody happy except yourself. So then when you finally start doing shit to make your own self happy, there's a little bit of guilt. There's a stage of guilt that you go through with that when you're a recovering people pleaser. So you need to know you're not missing out on anything right now if you're just trying to show up for yourself. And if anybody has a problem with that, then they're not for you. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in reverse. So there will be somebody who does have a problem with that, but they're emotionally selfish anyway. So their feelings don't even matter. Don't even take their feelings into account, because you probably was drained dealing with this person. You have to give to yourself now. King of Swords in the upright. Yeah, you have to be more logical than emotional at this time in your life. Does it make sense to always pour out? Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. Does it make sense to always just be with your hand extended? King of Cups in reverse to people who don't even appreciate it. Probably mean-spirited people too. The King of Cups in reverse can be very mean-spirited. Very victim mindset as well. So the moment you start giving to yourself, this is the type of person that feel like it's an attack on them because your hand ain't extended to them, or whatever, because they be crash outs anyway. They don't even fucking really know why. The King of Cups in reverse is always on an emotional roller coaster. So just know that people are going to take it to heart when you start to prioritize your own needs that they wasn't going to fulfill any fucking way. So it doesn't matter how they feel, if they upset, if they feel it's hurt. Oh well, build a bridge and get over it. You have to pour into yourself, because the people you've poured into haven't poured back into you. And it gets to a point where you just have to be like, you know what? That's enough giving. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Wands in the upright. Now it's all about me. Bottom of the deck here is the Four of Cups in reverse. So people are gonna say that you're apathetic, you're cold-hearted, you mean, you don't care. But they don't remember all the times when you did care and when you were pouring. Show me this, please. Yeah, Hangman in reverse. Now you've had a wake-up call. Now you have had a revelation, a new perspective. Like, hold up. I've been solid. Some of y'all gonna have that realization, like, hold up, I've been solid. With the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, you're gonna be like, I showed up and showed out when I barely had enough. Like, so this is gonna help you jump out of this people-pleasing mode that you used to be in. I said peeper. People-pleasing mode that you used to be in, because you're gonna start to give yourself credit. Like, hold up, I'm far from selfish. With the Six of Pentacles. The problem is, the areas in which you were giving to people, they don't have value on that. Right? Say you always giving somebody money, but they don't value money, their own money, their own currency. They're not going to value the money you spent on them or gave to them. Say you got a kind heart, Nine of Cups. You always there to pour into others. If they don't pour into themselves and they don't pour into nobody else, that's not going to be of value to them. Because we all give from different areas. We all have different love languages. But if you're dealing with somebody who just an ungrateful motherfucker, they're not going to take into account any way you poured into them at all. Because they already don't value those things within themselves. You know what I'm saying? Show me this, please. You could be a good listener. You can let a motherfucker talk your ear off. But they don't value that. So they're not gonna say, oh well, HP listened to me when nobody else would. They don't care about that. You're dealing with somebody who, with the Sun in reverse, they don't see the good in anything anybody brings unless it's something that they can control or demand or whatever it is. Confirmation, the high priestess in the upright. Maybe you could be wise counsel. They don't give a fuck about that either. Hierophant in reverse. They don't value that. Whoever this is, they don't even value spirituality. They just in it to get attention or to get energy from motherfuckers. And with the high priestess here, you could take spirituality serious. Be mindful of that too, because the Hierophant and the high priestess, you know, they say they can be counterparts or whatever. I'm just seeing somebody that's just in spiritual business and they don't even really believe in spirituality like that. They just like the attention spirituality gets. The Hierophant in reverse is a false prophet, but they dress the part. They look the part. But they don't really give a fuck about no spiritual tools, no spirituality, no cleansing, no protection, no. They don't give a fuck about esoteric knowledge. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They dress the part, but they real surface level still. This is the type of motherfucker that'll be in spiritual spaces and talk shit about the spiritual things or the spiritual aspect of where they are, the spiritual tools, or, you know, like, y'all not even on the same page spiritually. So that's another reason why you need to be unavailable. Somebody that just use spirituality to get what they want. They don't even live the lifestyle. And when I say lifestyle, I'm not talking about, the way you dress. The high priestess talks about spiritual responsibility. They don't even give a fuck about none of that. What do we have, please? You got the moon in reverse with the chariot in the upright. So a way out is about to be made clear to you. I'm telling you guys are going to be escaping a lot of things. These are major arcanas. Wow, clarify this energy. I get the high priestess, and you just had the high priestess in the other deck. Yeah. A way out of something is going to become clear to you. I feel like you're going to be like very spiritually charged up in the next coming cycles. You're going to be having some intuitive guidance or intuitive nudges that really push you forward. It propels you forward. Like your subconscious mind, it really comes online. It really comes online with the high priestess and the moon in reverse. This is like nobody could keep nothing from you either. You could be very emotionally tapped in at this time too. Like, I forget what it's called, but empathy is one of the clairs. I can't remember the name of it. It's right there, but I can't think of it. But it's one of the clairs. Like, you can read, you can psychically intuit emotions better. And with you being able to do this, it's going to push you forward. Hold on, guys. Let me go grab something to drink. Okay, I'm back, gang. Yeah, so like I was saying, I feel like you're gonna be able to intuit emotions better. Not just the emotions of other people, but even your own. Like you're gonna be able to figure out why you're feeling a certain way. And then with the chariot, you're gonna be able to take action on that, you know? Or you might even be able to pick up on the unsaid emotions that people have for you. But with the high priestess, you might not have to say it. You might not have to necessarily call them out and be like, "Yeah, I know you're feeling like this." This is not one of those things. This is like, okay, noted, and then you move forward with the chariot. Show me this, please. Five of Cups after tarot, though. Yeah, because you don't have time to like console people for the way they feel about you or the life transitions you're going through. So even if someone's not saying to you like, "Oh, I feel like this," because you know, it's like you're gonna be able to pick up on it and just still do what you already been doing. You don't have time to sit around and let other people's emotions affect your ability to move forward on things in your life. Or you don't have time to allow other people's emotions to fuck with your intuition. Because there could be a situation where you intuitively know what's going on, but someone's trying to, you know, put a different feeling on it. All right, let's see. Show me this, please. Yeah, HP3, yeah. Yeah, Empress. Yeah, because you're tapped in spiritually and physically. And you don't have time to deal with ugly emotions and all that shit. You don't have time to be sitting around ugly crying and shit. Like you're just not in that space to be dealing with other people's emotional angst. Like you're leveling up spiritually, financially with the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. Like you're leveling up on so many areas of your life right now that you have to keep pushing. You have to keep going forward with the chariot. And you don't have time to sit around and wallow in anyone else's sorrows because you've already accepted and alchemized your own. And this may come across cold, but other people's shit is going to seem trivial to what you've already pushed through and this phase you're in your life. You don't have space. You don't have the capacity for that. As the Empress, you're like, no, I want to attract the good. I'm repelling all this misery shit with the 5 of Cups. Show me this, please. Because you could be around someone who wants you to intuit their emotions and make some type of declaration about it. Yeah, Page of Wands. You're going to be in a very optimistic space now that you are making this decision to just move forward. You're going to be very optimistic about your own endeavors and really disinterested. 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords in reverse, in anybody's lies or lack of communication. You could deal with people who or HP, this could be you getting where you fit in, but somebody likes to ignore people to trigger them. Like this is somebody that could be dead wrong, or they could be misunderstanding of something. They choose to ignore. They don't like confrontation. Conflict and confrontation are two different things to me personally. You might have your own idea of it, but for me personally, I only confront people and things that matter. So if I confront you about an issue, like, hey, let's talk this through, I care. But some people see confrontation as conflict. Like, oh, they had the nerve to say, you know, but when you value your time and your energy, you only confront people that you care about. Confronting to me, because I already know it's going to be some word scholar, but confronting to me is just like, yo, hey, what's going on? Is everything all right? Like, that's the type of confronting I'm talking about. But some people thrive in conflict, but they hate confrontation. So they won't confront the issue. They won't talk about it, but they'll have some secret animosity with you, some secret conflict with you. Yeah, you want to work to resolve it. Exactly. But some people think you saying something is a problem or just trying to talk something out. They take that as conflict. Like, oh, you want a problem. When you just trying to confront something to save the connection, to save the relationship, to save the friendship, to whatever, you know? So you confront things when you care. When you don't care, you just be like, well, fuck it. You know? But yeah. Show me this, please. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, HP3. Yeah, temperance. Yeah, I feel like somebody is just peaceful as fuck. Thank you, Tanaya. Thank you, Chino. I feel like somebody is just peaceful. This is somebody that's just like, you ever met somebody that's just like real chill? Like they just be chilling. That's how I see the temperance in this energy. Somebody that's just cooling, you know? Thank you, babe. That's how I see somebody. Like they just chill. They real chill. They don't say nothing if it's not important. You know, they not, you know, like somebody's just like real chill. Like I feel like somebody has a lot of acceptance. I feel like too that comes from experience. You experience so many things in life that certain shit just don't get a rise out of you. What is this, please? Like some people allow everything to upset them, affect them, ruin their day, ruin their life, ruin their, like some people do, but the temperance is kind of like, nah. Well, what energy is this? Oh, okay, let me take it in and put it somewhere else. Like, the temperance just be chilling. I clarify this energy, I get the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, because the temperance is like, nah, I got better things to do than to be affected by everything everybody else saying and feeling and doing, you know? So somebody's like real chill, but they on a mission with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you could possibly be a person that's like really calm, so people feel like you're not doing nothing. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you're very strategic and you're on a mission, but it's not supposed to make sense to everybody else. The ninth house with the Temperance is very spiritual. So with the Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles, you're trying to make these spiritual things become a tangible reality. And that's what alchemy is. So you really don't have time to be intuiting people's emotions and playing games and all that stupid shit. You don't really have time for that, you know? Show me this, please. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Strength. Somebody is holding the mission no matter what. Yeah. Somebody holding to the mission no matter what. Show me this, please. Yeah, Hangman. They holding to it strong too. I feel like at this time too, you could be holding on to your perception of things, because with the Temperance, you could have a spiritual perspective, and it's very valid with the Strength card. So you're not allowing anybody to sway you. I clarify this energy, I get the 9 of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, so you like, okay, I'm turning this spiritual thing into something physical and tangible, which is what spirit wants you to do, right? You have to do that. And with the Hangman, it's like you locked in, crown chakra illuminated. Everybody ain't gonna get your downloads. Everybody's not gonna understand your vision. But with the 9 of Pentacles, it's what makes you you. So I feel like, I also feel like too, thank you, Spirit. I also feel like too, you have a very unbiased perspective of the world. You know that different things are happening in different places at different times. When it's nighttime here, it's daytime other places. Like, because you know, with the Temperance representing the 9th house, that could be likened to Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the energy that deals with like foreign things, foreign communication, foreign places. I feel like you could be well rounded. You know that what's happening in your life is not necessarily what's happening in someone else's. And that makes you well rounded. 9 of Pentacles. And even have the ability to stand on your own, but see different perspectives of the world with the Hangman. Like your mind, your crown chakra is illuminated to the point where you can critically think in a healthy way. Some people lack the ability to critically think. That's why they always arguing in comment sections. That's why they always trying to sway somebody to their way of thinking and being, because they don't know critical thought. They don't know that other things are happening. They don't know that two things can be true at once. They don't know. They're very fixed in their mind. But you could have seen things differently, like by being able to be around different people, even different ethnicities. You're able to like, and it's not even blend in, but you're able to like just get on well with other people who have different cultural backgrounds or different perspectives. Like, it doesn't, as long as it's not hurting or harming anybody, like you're open to people having different customs than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the 9th house is beautiful. And I feel like you're with the nine of Pentacles and the Temperance, you're embodying that beauty in the way that you go out into the world, interact with others, the way people see your mindset is very open. Okay. Yeah, confirmation, the 3 of Cups. You could possibly get along with others well too. Like, you're very personable with the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. Even though you may be like a lone wolf or a loner, you're still very personable, you know? Because with the nine of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, it's like people feel connected to you, even though you stand alone. You're still able to connect with others, which is healthy. You want to be able to have that individualism and still be able to get along well with others. That's life, you know? Like, that's living a full life. I know sometimes in my life, where I met people like in band camp and shit like that, and they would invite me like to their house and stuff, and like they lived in totally different neighborhoods than me and different stores, and like you be open to a whole nother like world, seeing like other things. It's very expansive when you're able to like be who you are. 9 of Pentacles, just being yourself is going to attract 3 of Cups, the right people. And I feel like it just broadens your horizons and it helps you tap into other parts of yourself. That's why we can't stay boxed in, and we can't allow the people around us to box us in for fear of losing us. Okay? All right, let's see. What do we have, please? You guys have the Justice coming out in an upright position. I just feel like cosmically things are being balanced out in your life. We got a lot of planetary things going on. We got Pisces. We got Saturn that just went retrograde into Pisces. We've got these eclipse seasons coming up. Starting, I think it's on the 7th. Correct me if I'm wrong, babe, but I think the 7th we have, and then we have like some type of blood moon coming in. We got a lot of cosmic energies going on, but with the eclipses, you want to embrace that because that's going to help you close out old, outdated cycles, and a reset's going to happen. Okay, thank you, babe. Yeah, on the 7th, the full blood moon eclipse. Thank you, Tanaya. Yeah, so we've got a lot of planetary alignments going on, but I feel like it's, we need this. We need it. We need a heavy cosmic balance. Like, oh my God. I feel like the stars have been screaming at us for a while because so many people are playing around, manipulating energy, just wilding out, and the universe always seeks to create balance. So I think it's going to be beautiful. Like, I know you probably hear different spiritualists and readers say different things, but me, I really don't give a fuck either way. Saturn is always kicking my ass, so I just roll with the punches. Whatever's happening in the sky, I just tap into it and know what's going on, and then I just stay the fuck out the way. So, with these planetary shifts that are happening right now, you know what I'm saying? Just make some good food and relax. That's all I can tell you, gang. Cook some food, relax, watch some funny shit, indulge in self-care at this time, if any advice I could give you. And just know that you're doing your part and everything else is up to the stars at this point. Right, HP3, we ain't got no other choice. What is this justice? What is the HP getting justice for? Please show me. Eight of Wands. For the times your roads were blocked, you're getting justice. The justice will be you having open roads. Like whatever trajectory you have for your life, you're gonna hit it. That's what he said. Anyway, you're gonna get to where you need to be, I feel like some type of all right, AV. All right, don't get in trouble tonight. You've been being good all night. Don't get in trouble now. After Tarot, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, get yourself out of tough situations. Look, Sky, if you gotta be 14, that may be a part of your soul healing. All right, you might have to go back to your inner teenager and do some healing work there. I ain't gonna judge you. But you're coming out of difficulties here. If you look here on this 5 of Pentacles in the After Tarot, look at her. She's got her bag on. And she's leaving behind these 2 people that are just waiting under this church window, because we see the glass stained window here now. In the tarot, the glass stained windows represent a church. These are three people that are outside the church. Two of these people are just waiting for the people in the church to come out and help them. This person in the after tarot was like, you know what, we've waited too long for somebody to come and save us. I'm out of here. I can't stay sick and miserable and down bad with y'all. I gotta go. Like, I gotta get out of this tough situation, and I'm not gonna get out of this if I just sit here and wait for somebody to come help me. So some of you guys are taking action. You see how on this Eight of Wands it's the arrow, bow and arrow? Okay, go to my website, oracleorigins.com. You can see all the services I offer. It's in the description box below. You can just click the link. I feel like somebody's like, you know what, I'm out of here. Spirit has lined up something for me, showed me a way to balance these things out in my life. I'm taking action, and I'm leaving everybody behind who has a scarce mindset, or who is always miserable, or who are always in a victim mindset. Somebody's like, yo, I'm fucking out of here. Like, somebody has made up their mind, and they're not playing around. They're not playing around. Somebody's like, I gotta go. It don't matter how long I know you. It don't matter how long I've been here. There's opportunity elsewhere for me, and I have to go for it. And you could have done this already. Show me this, please. Show me this, please. That's right. Ooh, Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody, this gonna hurt. This is upsetting someone. It doesn't matter. Ace of Cups. You gotta follow your heart. It doesn't matter. Yes, somebody, court card energy. Somebody is upset. It might even be, they got some animosity towards you too. Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't give a fuck. I am so tired of this energy. Every time y'all doing something good in the reading, here comes some hater mad because y'all moving on. What y'all supposed to do? Stay down bad forever? Ten of Swords? No. Like, you have to go, gang. You have to live your life. You have to get out there. It's so much out there for you. And there's always somebody in your energy trying to make you feel bad for wanting more for your life. Forget them. Dang. Every time y'all get some cards talking about y'all moving forward and you're getting your life together, here comes some court card energy in reverse. Somebody that don't want y'all to have something. Look at them. They got some animosity because you trying to do something with yourself. Let them fight with themselves. I've been telling y'all for the past 8 years, let people fall out with themselves. You owe it to yourself to take this new direction. Just sit around and bullshit with them all fucking day? And then when you don't get nothing accomplished, guess what they're going to say? I knew it. No. It's time for you to go, HP. It's time for you to take this chance. This window of opportunity is opening up for you. You need to take it. It doesn't matter how anybody feels about it. It's your life. It's your path. It's your journey. Show me this, please. Hermit in reverse. Yeah, they want you in hiding. They want you scared. They want you to, like, not take it. No, you got to come out of hiding. Get out of hermit mode and get going. The enemy always wants you to hide yourself so you don't tell the truth. So you don't like excel. The enemy always wants you to hide because they hiding. No, you're not hiding no more. You stepping out. The Hermit represents Virgo in the major arcana, and we are in Virgo season. Yeah. No, it's time for you to come out of hiding. You don't need to be embarrassed anymore for what somebody else did to you. Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. People wanted you to hide because of what they did to you. They wanted you to feel embarrassed because of their actions. You understand what I'm saying? Like somebody hurt you and they want you to hide so that you feel embarrassed for having went through what you went through. That's what somebody wants. Somebody wants you to hide away forever because you're embarrassed of how they treated you. No, that's their character. The way they treated you is their character, not yours. Why you gotta hide because of the way somebody treated you? That speaks of their character. I never understand those people that be like, shut up. That's how they were. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Yeah, they want you to feel ashamed and shit because of their actions and their character. But you got to understand the psychology behind these types of motherfuckers. Ooh, Lord, these types of people's minds are warped. You hear me? These are the types of people that just want to humble you. Some people will get into a relationship with you just to humble you. Some people will get into a friendship with you just to humble you. They get into some type of partnership with you just to humble you because their mind is so fucked up. They want their character to reflect the type of person you are. But it don't work like that. And only people who have eyes can see that that's not how it really go. No. I think not. Or they see you a certain way, so they want everybody else to see you that way. No, it's time for you to come out of this. Show me this, please. Yeah, confirmation. 8 of Swords in reverse. You free. You free. You are broken free. Because see, this is the type of person that want to put you in a bad situation and act like they saved you from it. Don't give them the joy. Don't give them the fucking pleasure. They are dirtbags. I'm telling you right now. Anybody that try to set you up for failure and come in and act like they saving you, they're a dirtbag. Anybody that wants to see you in a confined situation and then act like, oh, now they the only one that understand you, or they the only... No. Absolutely not. What do we have? Please. Five of Wands in reverse, yeah. The drama is over. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups, your outcome. The drama is over. You moving on. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. This bitter bitch is going to still be always stalking you, watching you on your bumper. Just because she's jealous of you. And because she couldn't control you or control the way you communicate or stop your communication with others. Like, the Queen of Swords in reverse is a wicked, wicked, wicked bitch. Okay? You got to understand that. They like to gossip. They like to tell lies. They like to spin tales. They like to conjure up people to gossip about you. All the things. But it all be based on lies. And bitterness. You're out of this shit. 10 of Cups in the upright. 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You about to step into a cycle that's good based on all the bullshit you've been put through because of all these court cards in reverse. All these people who ain't got their own life together, so they want to control the lives of other people. And you know, when a psychotic ass person, sociopathic, narcissistic, all the buzzwords you want to call them, when they can't control you, they try to control the way other people see you. When they can't dominate you, they'll go as far as to just start talking to people you know. That's why whenever a bitch got funny energy and she start following all the people I talk to on the internet, thinking that that's gonna get them a step closer to me, or man, please, you gotta be mindful of these people. These people be strategic and calculating on the wrong shit, but it doesn't matter. You're closing out all these cycles with these types of people. They're gonna be eclipsed out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have good intentions coming towards you in the first place. The Queen of Swords in reverse never has good intentions coming towards you. They like an opportunist, or just somebody that's, wanting to ride your coattail or be connected to you just because of the way it looks socially or some weird shit. All right, let's see. It's the type of person that'll go behind your back, talk to all the people you know, say some negative shit about you to everybody you know, and then come sit in your face. Oh, I don't understand why everybody's not talking to you anymore. I don't understand why. Well, it's just you and me then. We're going to ride out together. Whole time they the open enemy. They going to entertain your enemies. A true friend or a true lover or a true partner, they're not going to entertain your enemies. The moment they start saying some bullshit about you, you're like, hold up. Either they gonna put that person in their place and come and tell you what happened, or they gonna just put it all out on the table in front of everybody. Ain't none of that sidebar shit when it comes to loyalty. And if people have a problem with you and you being loyal, then they are the enemy. They are the enemy. Anybody that got a problem with you being loyal and being fair and just, they start acting funny with you because of that, they the enemy then. Because they thought some fuck shit was about to go on. And you was going to be cool with it. And some of that happens because when you're not always walking around outright judging people's lifestyles and all this stuff, people tend to think that you don't have boundaries or that you don't have standards. So they think you're going to go for anything. Just because a nigga open-minded don't mean that I lack integrity. That's what people fail to think. They think you being open-minded and having the ability to see things from different perspectives, that means that you the same way as them. Or that means you don't have no integrity or no boundaries or no loyalty to anything. And then they be pissed off when they realize that's not the truth. You know, they be like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? You guys got my bone balance. Yeah. And we saw that with the Justice card coming out. Things are being balanced out, and with the Temperance, okay? Let's read this. All right, this card says, reflect upon the past. Upset or unhappiness is caused by an imbalance in your life. Eliminate anything or anyone who upsets the equilibrium. Embrace and get to fully know your shadow side. Hold on to only the lessons from past hurts. Seize the fruits of your labor. Yeah, period. Like I was saying, Yep. Yep. It says eliminate anything or anyone who upsets your equilibrium. We were talking about that with that devil card, releasing stuff that drains you, or even if it's people, substances, whatever it is. You might even start to just feel the urge to like detox, or even like if you can't cut something out cold turkey, you might just start like taking steps towards something. But like I feel like you in this process of elimination in your life because your spiritual journey has become that much more important to you. And you know, like, okay, I can't carry this with me. They can't come with me here, you know? And I had tweeted something the other day, and I posted it on my Instagram too. And it said, and I tweeted, I said, cut everybody off who's petty and passive aggressive because all they want to do is like upset your nervous system. And what I meant by that is that you ever, like, I don't know if you ever been petty or if you ever heard petty people talk or if you just can intuitively pick up on petty people. What they gain or what they seem to like aim at when they're being petty with you or passive aggressive is to upset you, to keep you in your mind and your head, your emotions about what they could be hinting to or what they could be feeling or why they're pulling back or why they're discarding you or why they're acting funny. When people are petty and passive aggressive, they can never just say it with their chest. They can't be like, oh, I'm mad about this or I'm sad about this or this made me uncomfortable or I miss you or I want, like they can never say those things. So they try to do like little passive aggressive micro whatchamacallits to like, you know what I'm saying, microaggressions to like let you know that they feel away. But they ain't gonna just say it to you. They're gonna be super indirect, but hope that shit land. And you gotta let these motherfuckers know it didn't land. You gotta keep balance right now. Cause you could have been dealing with this shit for a long time. You guys got invocation, ritual. Like there's something spiritually taking place within you, and there's a line being drawn in the sand. It's like, yo, I've been bullshitting. Maybe this part of my life I was bullshitting. I wasn't taking myself serious enough. But now you see yourself on this. When you draw this line in the sand, the first thing you're going to see is your old self versus your new self. Sometimes people are like, oh, I'm drawing a line in the sand. They just automatically equate it to others. The first line that you draw in the sand is going to be with yourself, your old self, and your future self, who you are to become. That's where the line in the sand gets drawn, because that invocation is your spirit, your higher self, like bringing you to the carpet. Like, what we gonna do? All right, we balancing this shit out. Now what? And the ritual just means like you being consistent with that shit. You having a sacredcy attached to it. You know? And this is not gonna happen overnight. But this is the onset of it right now. All right, let's read this. All right, this card says, your connection with spirit is linked to past lives. Honor the deities in all their forms through prayer, ritual, dance, chants, and offerings. Remember your protection. Dedicate an altar to your favorite deities. Now that's like for those of you who are tapped in on another level as far as working with deities and stuff. All right, I'm not about to elaborate on that because I don't want to put information in the wrong hands. But aside from working with deities and shit, right? If you have an altar, you need to know that your benevolent ancestors are your first line of defense. Before you start working with any you know what I'm saying, deities and shit like that, you need to be, you know, going to that first. Ease yourself in. Don't just try to like jump all the way in. You know what I'm saying? So before you start working with deities and orishas and stuff, you need to be making sure. There's a lot that goes into that. So I'm just going to leave it there. But your spirit team, your spiritual court, And your benevolent ancestors are your first line of defense. So before you start dipping and dabbling in other stuff, figure that out first. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's move forward. And some of you guys may need like a spiritual investigation or something like that to see if you even have, you know, what you have around you to work with. You guys got prosperity coming out here. So I feel like you balancing things out and really getting serious about your spiritual path. You know, a lot of the times it's such a mixed bag because sometimes people say like, oh, if you spiritual, you're supposed to be rich and blah, 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 blah. And then some people feel like, yeah, I'm spiritual and I may not be materially rich, but I'm spiritually rich. So prosperity is different for all of us, you know. But I feel like at this time, if you lock in and really get with your spiritual path, that's where you're going to see the prosperity at. All right. Let's read this. This card says, what you have wished for will flourish into fruition. You are rewarded for your hard work. Don't give up. For success is just around the corner. Your positive attitude and gratitude leads to good fortune. Prosperous circumstances surround you. You reap what you sow. Yeah, so get in alignment, you know. Really figure out your spiritual path at this time. I feel like that's where your success is going to lead. Well, that's what's going to lead you to your success, rather. Because you might end up in a position where you be working purpose and it won't feel like work. You know what I mean? And for some of you, I feel like that's what's going to be freeing for you. So really tap in with your spiritual path, your purpose, like get clear about it, you know? Doesn't hurt. It just helps you narrow down the focus. It just helps you narrow down like the areas in which you should really be putting your time and your effort towards. All right, gang. Let's get one more card and then we are out of here for my freaking battery die. I didn't even know we was on here this long. So let's hurry up. Shout out again to everybody who liked the video, all my moderators, my magical members to the channel, my loyal subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, let's see. Let's get one more before we go out. Woo! Ashe, you guys got cornucopia, master number 11. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. In the upright position. I love this. Thank you, Spirit. It says, wishes fulfilled. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. Ashe! Yes! And that card had to come out because Spirit told me to pull. I'm dropping shit, my bad. That card had to pull out because Spirit told me to get that deck. Boom. All right, gang. So that's your outcome. I love you guys so much. I gotta go. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites. I love you guys so, so much. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and malice.